Dark Ones are not simple mutants. They're Homo Novus, the next step in evolution. You've heard about survival of the fittest? Guess what? We lost.
Metro 2033 is a futuristic, dystopic, post-apocalyptic shooter based in the underground metro of radiation-addled Russia. You play as Artyom, a person who has lived in the metro for all of his life, who is nostalgic and wants to do the right thing. Your mission has him traverse the metro and see what humanity turns into when survival is their prime concern. Along the way, you pass communists and Nazis, boom towns that are barely scraping by, and rangers and stalkers who travel the wastes looking for their treasure. You are given a strong glimpse at almost every facet of humanity, and are tasked with the subtle decision about whether or not you deserve to be the top of the food chain.
Artyom! Over here!
If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminated.
The main antagonistic force in the game are these creatures known only as the Dark Ones. If you've seen one, your mind is gone. You speak in riddles, and you are broken, incapable of being brought back from the shattered mind that you now inhabit. Your mission in the game is to go to Polis Station, the largest metro station in the game and the bastion of society, and ask for help to repel the Dark Ones from your home station on the outskirts of civilization.
Stay put. There's no need to interfere.
Throughout your journey, you interact and conflict with multiple things: anomalies, monstrosities, your fellow man, and the harsh conditions of the world above. But of all the situations you find yourself in, the most interesting interactions are those that involve the Dark Ones. They interact with you on the battlefield of your mind, never directly interacting with you physically, but pacifying you to your surroundings, which in some cases results in you being placed in danger. While this is seemingly done unintentionally, at the end of the game it is done purposely, but in retaliation to your direct threat. The context of these interactions are abstract and non-specific, but there is a theme to them. From what I personally deduce and what I think we can infer from the game is that the Dark Ones are merely trying to communicate with us, and we are just unable to handle it. These are creatures that are humanoid in form, but are far stronger and possibly more agile than us. But more importantly, these are creatures that are able to communicate and utilize psychic forces at ease. If we are able to determine this information to be true, that the Dark Ones who are in most ways superior to us, then we add in the fact that humanity is on the brink of extinction and paranoid from incessant survival. What we could further infer is that the Dark Ones are victims of being turned into a ghost story. They are unable to rationalize with feeble-minded humans, and when interacted with physically, are victims to attack from humans who are unable to rationalize or understand the situation. To the Dark Ones, humans are stray animals forced into a corner, and they are trying their best to empathize with us. As Artyom, we are the only vessel that has been able to effectively understand them for extended periods of time, and survive to tell the tale. Now, with this information comes the choice that Artyom makes. At the end of the game, if you've played it correctly, you receive a choice: to shoot the Dark One who is assailing you, or to shoot the missile device and save the Dark Ones from a vicious attack. As Artyom, we have to come to an understanding as to what is the best option. Is the right thing to do to look after the next big thing in the world, which could very well be the Dark Ones? Or is the right thing to do to protect humanity, to ensure our survival at all costs, even if it means eradicating a species that not only looks for peace, but seems best fitted to survive in the world that was destroyed by humanity? I think the answer is already solved for us, and I think it lies in one specific conversation. After all we've been through, after the several hours of gameplay, after all the killing and the struggles and the losses that we've undertaken together with our NPC companions and ourselves, the Ranger had this to say.
Look, Artyom, our heritage, our future, how much power is here. With all of this, we'll rule the earth once more. We won't have to live like rats. Yes, with sword and fire, we'll win back the sky and the sun. We'll climb out of the dirt, rebuild the cities. The metro tunnels will once again be filled with fast silver trains. Everything will be... yeah, everything.